in this video, I'm going to show you 10 easy side gigs that pay within 48 hours. These are easy jobs that you can do, easy little tasks that you can do on your phone or on your computer, and you can get paid usually via PayPal very quickly within a day or two of actually earning the money. So the first one you might want to look at is called Easy Shift. If you go to easyshiftapp.com, you can check it out. You can also download the app for either Apple or Android devices. It pays via PayPal, usually within 48 hours after the completed task. And you just do things like walk around town with your phone, with your app, and you take photos, you check prices at stores, you find promotions and stuff like that. So you can check it out here. It's mentioned on some major brands as well. As you can see, it's talked about by Forbes, Wall Street Journal, etc. But you can check the app out as well. It is one of those where you can just kind of walk around town. It is especially good if you live near a major city. So you walk around town, it shows you what shifts are available, tells you how much they're worth. You don't have to convert points and all that stuff. It tells you the actual cash value, and then you accept it. You get done within a certain amount of time. You help out small businesses by like taking photos of inventory or checking prices and stuff like that. Just real small stuff to help small businesses. Next is Field Agent. It is also kind of like Easy Shift. You can go to fieldagent.net, and they have an app available for both Android and Apple devices as well. You get paid to do pretty much the same type stuff. You take photos of store shelves. You take maybe surveys of how the customer service is or how the store is laid out. And you check out promotions. You scan barcodes, just small little things like that small businesses need you to do, and they don't want to really just go out and hire somebody just to do one or two small tasks. So there's a lot of partners that work on here. They have retailers, they have restaurants, they have academic facilities, etc., that you can go around town and do little small jobs for. You can also check out their app. Here's some screenshots. So you have a map here, and it shows you the location of all these little jobs. And then, like I said, in Easy Shift, you want to also be near a major city for Field Agent as well. It gives you more stuff to do. Or you can just like drive to a major city and then get out and walk around if you're just going to like spend a day in the major city anyway. So you can walk around town, do this stuff. They tell you how much they're going to pay you for each thing. You have a certain amount of time to complete it, and they pay between $3 and $12 per job. They pay via PayPal immediately once you cash out. So that's it for Field Agent. You can check it out at your app store or fieldagent.net. Also, you can try GigWalk. This is the last of these types of side gigs. Then I'm going to get into the others. But GigWalk is also similar to Field Agent and Easy Shift. You're doing pretty much the same type stuff, helping small businesses. The difference being they actually pay out more money, and they're probably a little more popular. So you probably have more jobs available with GigWalk. You can go to gigwalk.com if you want to look at their website, or you can go straight to the app store of your select device. And I like their map the best because you can look around town and it shows you the location as well as the dollar value of the gig that you would be doing. And then, of course, you can click on that gig. It gives you a detailed explanation of what you're going to do. You might take a picture of the menu. You might take a picture of a certain product. You might do a little audit of the company. How's their customer service? Are they doing what they say they're doing? Stuff like that to help businesses. And there you go. It tells you about how much time it'll take you to complete it. Usually it'll be like 5 or 10 minutes. It's very easy stuff, and they pay out more. They pay $300 to $100 per gig, and you get paid immediately via PayPal once your gig is approved. You don't have to worry about cashing out or anything like that. But you can see they pay out more. You have more opportunities to make a lot of money as opposed to the others that make you like a little bit at a time. So that's those types of jobs. Next is Ibotta. Ibotta pays you basically to do stuff like grocery shopping, which pretty much every household has to do. So they have an app as well. You can download it for your Android or Apple device. And you usually get paid via PayPal or Venmo within 48 hours of cashing out. Once you reach $20 in your account, that's when you can withdraw it. You can also get paid via Walmart gift cards, other gift cards as well. Been featured on a lot of major brands, and they are partners with a lot of different companies as well. So it's like grocery stores, which is what a lot of people use it for. They have Walmart, Kroger, and some other ones. Mobile shopping, they've gotten more into that, so they're expanding all the time. They got Booking.com, Hotels.com, Boxed, pharmacies, clothing, other categories as well. So you can check out their app. Very highly rated, probably the highest rated of all the actual apps on this list, and you can go through and look at some of the screenshots here. So it shows you, different types of things that give you cash back, and when you buy a certain brand or something like that, you all you have to do is use the camera on your phone and make sure the Ibotta app is open. You take a picture of your receipt, and then it goes through and it finds the the barcode numbers for the items that you get cash back for, and then it gives you the cash back you're owed. So it's very easy. All you do is you take pictures of your receipts, and they give you cash back for all kinds of products. Next is Fetch Rewards, and you can go to fetchrewards.com. They used to be called MobiSave, so keep that in mind. They used to be MobiSave, and now they are Fetch Rewards, but they still do somewhat the same thing. They are available for iOS and Android as an app as well. So if you want to get the app, you can get it for pretty much any major device. And they pay you via PayPal after you receive your cash back, and it's usually within 24 hours. So they're partnered with a lot of major brands, and you earn cash back from store purchases. So it's kind of like Ibotta. You see all these major brands here that you probably recognize a lot of on here on this little slideshow, and I'll show you the actual app as well. But it's very highly rated, and there's no reason you shouldn't have as many of these as possible to just shop as efficiently as possible. Just like scan your receipt on all of them, Ibotta, Fetch Rewards, and whatever other ones let you do that, and get as much cash back as possible, because you'll save as much money as possible on something you're going to have to do anyway. So they have a lot of major brands, 150 plus. It shows you what it looks like. You just take a picture of your receipt from your store. They have points. You convert those points to money, and then you cash out via gift cards or PayPal. So very simple, very effective, and it'll save you a lot of money on something that you're going to do anyway. Next is Scribby. So Scribby is a great side gig because you can work your own hours. You can do something that can pay very well. This is more of like a job than the other ones where you're just kind of making money for small things, but this will probably pay more than a lot of the ones I've mentioned so far, because you get paid between $5 and $20 per transcribed hour. So you're a transcriptionist on Scribby. meaning you turn audio into text. So, in other words, you would turn like a YouTube video into a blog post, or you turn a podcast into show notes, whatever. But you're doing it word for word of whatever is said in that audio, whether it's from a video, from an interview, from a podcast, etc. So they tell you the rates, they talk about the different things they do. The main thing you want when it comes to doing transcription is you want to make sure that you have a good word per minute typing speed, because a lot of these are going to have some sort of test. As you can see here, they have a test to apply for. So you don't just automatically get accepted, because it could really hurt their business if they just allowed everybody, even if they're slow at typing and slow at doing transcriptions. So they try to keep a certain quality of work, a certain speed of getting their clients' needs met. And so you need to have a good word per minute typing speed and probably a decent headset for listening to audio, like a USB headset you could plug into your computer while you work. You're an independent contractor basically, so you'll have to take care of your own taxes and stuff, but it also allows you to work your own hours and stuff like that. They also have bonuses as well on top of the $5 to $20 per hour you would make. And you get to pick and choose the files you work on as well as hours that you do. You can withdraw from your account to PayPal at any time, and it usually takes 1 business day to clear. So you get paid quickly via PayPal. And a typing test, if you want to see if you're good enough to really apply yet, is to go to typingtest.com. This is what it looks like. You can pick, the length of the test and stuff like that, and what you're going to be typing, what language, etc. And it just gives you a lot of random stuff to type in as fast a speed as possible. And then it looks at your errors and it looks at your speed. So I'll have links to all this stuff in the show notes. Next is Cash for Essays. So this may apply to you if you have more of an academic background, but it pays you to write and sell academic essays on a variety of subjects. Basically, you write these essays, and then you, with the intent to sell them, of course. They review them and make you an offer. And then once that offer is approved, you can cash out pretty much instantly via PayPal. So your work part might take half a week, but as soon as it's ready, pretty much, and you get the offer, you get paid very fast. Sometimes, within the same day or 24 hours, whatever. So cashforessays.com, if you feel like you can do some academic essays, I would recommend you check out the FAQ, of course, to get more information. If you know you have a good academic background and you feel like you could do some really good work for them. They talk about how you get paid, the estimated payday calculated, what kinds of writing do they accept, and stuff like that. So they do like well-written lab reports, annotated bibliographies, detailed essay outlines, and stuff like that. So they do not do syllabuses, novels, manuals, recipes, or any of that stuff. So just keep that in mind. That's what they're looking for. Next is Clear Voice. Clear Voice is another writing type of side gig that you can do on a website, and they pay writers to work with top brands like LifeLock, Cabela's, Esurance, WooBox, Intuit, and stuff like that. As you can see, some of their different agencies that they work with. You fill out a profile, you have a portfolio of past work, and they decide on what your area of expertise are based on what your profile is and your background and examples of what you've done. So you only get work on stuff that you kind of specialize in. That's how they improve the quality of the work done by ClearVoice overall. For their websites, they have people that work in their specialty areas instead of like a bunch of jack of all trade freelancers and stuff. So once your articles are accepted, you get paid within 24 hours via PayPal. So you can check out their website, of course, at clearvoice.com. You may have heard of them. I think they get quite a bit of traffic now. So you can see different stuff that they do. You might work with WordPress, and you might, specialize in a variety of subjects. And then, of course, you can go to the freelance area, which is what you would be. You're basically a freelancer. But like I said, instead of you just applying for all kinds of different jobs, you are specifically like given opportunities that are based on what you are best at. So you can also see that they pay quite a bit. You might make a few $100s per gig. So they have a lot of potential for making a lot of money on ClearVoice. Next is Upwork. Upwork is another freelance site, and they are one of the biggest out there. They have a ton of traffic. So if you're looking for constant work online and you want to do freelancing, Upwork is probably one of your best bets. They also bought out, I think it was Elance, which was another major brand in this area as well. So they really are starting to dominate the freelancing area, especially for like really high-end jobs and professional services. You also have stuff like Fiverr and stuff like that, but that's still kind of lower tier as far as, you're going to be doing like easier work and, lower paying jobs. And although they have improved a lot, Upwork is probably going to attract more high-end clients. So I would recommend, if you want to get good jobs on Upwork, which happens to pay within 2 business days, by the way. If you want to get a good job with Upwork, I recommend you look at the categories that you're going to be doing jobs in, and then you kind of average the top profiles as far as modeling what kind of principles they use to build their profiles. So for instance, if you're doing SEO, you can look at the top ones by doing find freelancers and typing in SEO in this top box up here and looking at the top profiles. Then you can go through, read their profiles by just clicking on their name, looking at their profile pictures. How do they stand out? How do they get so many jobs? What do they specialize in? What are some of the subcategories they specialize in? Portfolios, tests, all these different things that prove your worth. You want to do to build up the best profile. Also, it gives you an idea of how much you can charge per hour. Obviously, until you've done a lot of jobs, you probably shouldn't charge as much per hour unless you just have really, really good credentials. So things like that can really help you just build a solid profile and get jobs much faster than if you were just starting from scratch, basically putting your resume on there. You want to create a profile that really stands out. So learn from the best, success leaves clues, all that stuff. Check out the top ones in your category. Last but not least is QMe. So you can go to QMe.com and they pay you for some things that you're already doing. So 2 of the main things they pay you for are online shopping and browsing the internet. So it's kind of more of the rewards platform as far as side gigs. So you won't have to work hard or anything like that. But they pay you via PayPal. Usually shows up within a few minutes of you earning your money. So they give you, as you can see here, they give you like a little sidebar that pops up in your browser if you're using Google, eBay, Amazon, Bing, Walmart, Target, etc. So major retail and major browsers are what they're specializing in as far as what their QMe sidebar shows up on. major search engines, and major retailer sites. And it shows up on the side and it gives you search results on top of the search results you already find as a normal search. So you can choose to click on those or not, but you get paid for them being there. And then when you shop online and you click on deals through them, they can not only save you money and get you a better deal, but you also get money back and stuff like that. They also have surveys as well if you want to take it to the next level, give your opinions on brands and stuff like that. So they have an app for both Apple and Android devices you can download. And like I said, they're paying you for browsing the internet and shopping online, and they should really help with just paying you for stuff that you're already doing anyway. So you can sign up via email or Facebook on their website, and you can also try their app out on your phone. That's it for this video. If you felt like this was helpful, please like and subscribe so I can make more videos like this for you. Also, if you want to let me know what you thought about the video or give me some feedback or suggest something that I cover in the future, let me know in the comments.